Hey, the SIIIXXX update came with Diamond Panther and Ruby Squid, two insane useful pets. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can easily farm them. So ladies and gentlemen, without wasting any of your time, let's start this video. First, we wanna go to this crafting bench. And actually, I have a gem egg ready. Now, you don't wanna claim this egg. Like, it is ready, but I don't wanna claim it. Before claiming gem eggs, you need to do this. You need to equip, of course, the Pachycephalosauruses. If you view what the Pachycephalosaurus does, it grants a 9.79% chance to duplicate a crafted item. And yeah, this gem egg is a crafted item. So I guess I will get 2 gem eggs right now. But why am I talking about the gem eggs? Because if you check this crafting bench, click on this question mark on the gem egg, we see that Ruby Squid and Diamond Panther are obtainable from the gem egg. Each one having 0.5% chance. It's really hard to get them, not gonna lie. But yeah, how we can obtain the gem egg? As you see, we can craft the gem egg using this recipe. Also, we can get it from the digging event. Honestly though, they nerfed this event so much. Like, we can't even play it. We need to wait 2 hours for just one dig. But here's the gem egg with 5.15% chance. Maybe you'll get some from the digging event. I don't think so though. But there's one more way to get the gem egg. It's from the pet egg shop. Yeah, this egg is not a limited egg. You can buy the gem egg from the pet egg shop as well. As you see, it's a prismatic egg. Now, we can get the gem egg in the pet egg shop in 2 ways. First, it needs to be stocked normally, which this shop restocks every 30 minutes. So you have a very low chance to get this egg in the pet egg shop. And you don't wanna miss on a gem egg if it's in the pet egg shop. For that, you can use official Grow a Garden stock server. But yeah, this is not very dependable. As you see, there is no gem egg here. So this stock notifier honestly is no more usable. I don't really like this. Instead, you can go to the YouTube, search Noob Sapiens, which is this person, and he live streams the stock every single day, all day. And for example, when there is a gem egg in the stock, it will ring an alarm bell and you will know that there is a gem egg in the stock. So leave the bloom a bit open and you are good to go. Now, this is good to get some few extra gem eggs, but it is not very reliable. Like, with this method, you can at most get 1 more gem egg every day, which yeah, it's not a lot. But you can get a lot of gem eggs from the pet egg shop in a particular time. What is this particular time? Of course, it's the admin abuse time. As you know, in admin abuse, they stock a lot of eggs in the pet shop. So probably in the next admin abuse, they will stock this gem egg as well. So definitely join the next admin abuse if you want some free gem eggs. Pet egg shop is a good way to get some extra gem eggs, but it's not the main way. The main way to get gem eggs is from this crafting bench, the pet crafting bench. As you see, you can craft the gem egg with a common egg, 2 common coals, and a rare coal. Now, you know how to get the common egg, right? You can just buy it from the pet egg shop, and it's most of the time in the stock as well. But if you need some extra common eggs, you can do this as well. You can open an auto clicker, set this up to 100 seconds so it doesn't lag your PC. Then start the auto clicker and go over this buy button. If you search up auto clicker in your browser, you can find this. And it's pretty safe to use as well. And after you set up this, you can go out, go to school or sleep. And when you come back, you will have a ton of common eggs. Why common eggs are important in this event? Because you need 1 common egg for 1 gem egg. I mean, maybe you can get away with a half a common egg, but I will get to that soon. But it's not much, right? You only need 1 common egg for 1 gem egg. Actually, to get the coals, oh, we got Zebra Zinkle. Bang! This is my first time seeing this on the stock. Not gonna lie, stock notifiers work really well. But let's continue with the gem egg. We need 2 common coals and a rare coal for this gem egg. Now, how do we get coals? You need to use this smithing machine. You need to submit a gear here, an egg here, and a fruit here. And you will get a coal. I get a common coal. And we need to use this machine at least 3 times. Because again, we need 2 common coals and 1 rare coal. When we finally get all the requirements, we can finally craft this gem egg. Now, this is a problem for people that don't have thousands of eggs. Because every time you want to get a coal, you need to submit an egg. As you see, I got 4,500 spooky eggs, so it's not a problem for me. But if you don't have any eggs, you might want to set up that auto clicker. Also, using this machine is kinda hard. Like, you need to submit a gear, then go to your inventory, look for an egg and submit it as well. Then finally, you need to choose a fruit and submit it as well. But as you see, I can do all in the same screen. I just opened the fruit items in my inventory, then put the egg I wanted to use for this machine in my hotbar, and did the same with the gear as well. So I can just continuously submit this way. Like I don't need to search up my inventory while submitting all these, which saves me a lot of time. So just put the gear you want to use in your hotbar and the egg as well, then you are set to go. Just open the fruit items in your inventory and continuously submit like this. Now let's move on to the crafting methods. While crafting this gem egg, you wanna submit all your items, but then don't craft the gem egg yet. If you have this pet, you should definitely use it before crafting gem eggs. You should definitely equip as many orangutans in your garden as possible. I have 5 orangutans currently because I'm stupid and I sold 8. But if you view what orangutan does, when crafting, each material used in the recipe has a 5.68% chance to not get consumed. So if I craft this gem egg with 5 orangutans equipped, hopefully we will get an item back, but sometimes we don't. Because as I said, I'm stupid and I sold some of my orangutans. So I guess they add up to 20% right now. Which, yeah, it isn't a lot. But if you are not dumb like me, you can get your orangutans to 7% chance, which is the cap currently. Like you can't pass 7% chance with your orangutans. If you have 87% chance orangutans in your garden, with 56% chance, your items won't be consumed while crafting. So try to equip as many orangutans before crafting as possible. And you can get the orangutans from the rare summer egg, which was available during the last safari update. So check your inventory, maybe you have some rare summer eggs. Now gem egg takes 10 minutes to craft, but you can actually speed up this as well. There is a weather event that speeds up crafting by 10 times, but we can't control that. We are not gentle, so we can't abuse weather events. But there's a thing we can do. We can use this hamster pet which speeds up crafting. I mean, it's not useful at first, but if you give it a good mutation, make it 100 leveled, it helps a lot. Also, you can equip 8 hamsters in your garden as well. So if you wanna craft gem eggs as rapidly as possible, you can use hamsters. Honestly though, I like 10 minutes crafting time. I don't want to speed it up. And last thing you can do while crafting the gem egg, which I shown in the beginning of the video, is to use Pasapalosaurus. Like why get 1 gem egg when you can get 2 instead? And by the way, you can add up this duplication chance to 100%. Like if you equip 13% chance Pasapalosaurus, the crafted gem egg will be duplicated with 100% chance. So definitely do not sleep on this pet. I think this is the best crafting pet. Now I will actually talk about something more complicated. So listen me carefully, this is important. While hatching the gem eggs, you should use 2 pets. I was personally using 8 kois, cause if we check what a koi does, when hatching eggs there is a 6.47% chance to get the egg back. Now this is an amazing ability, you get more eggs in the end, but the other pet might be actually more important. The other pet you need to use are brontosauruses. And before I learned this, I was just using kois, but now I'm using brontosauruses as well. Why use brontosauruses though? Pets hatch from eggs have a 6.21% increase in base size and weight. And as you know, the heavier a pet is, the better ability it has. Now what is the complicated part though? Let's check out the Ruby Squid's ability. If we check out what the Ruby Squid does, it continuously copies a random pet's passive. And this ability is same for level 1 1kg base weight and level 110 kg base weight. Like the ability is same, right? So there is no point in getting 2.6 kg base weight Ruby Squids, which you will normally try to get something like this with Brontosauruses. Now here's the complicated part. It actually matters. The weight of Ruby Squids actually matter. I haven't tested because all I got is this Diamond Panther. I couldn't get a Ruby Squid. I got unlucky, alright. But from what I've heard from many people, the base weight of the Ruby Squid matters. How come though? Its ability is still the same. It copies a pet's passive, right? Now it's easy to explain this. As you see, if we check out my Nightmare Kois, one has 6.3% chance, which is 12.02 kg. If you check out another koi I have, this has 6.49% chance. So it is a lot better than this. I mean not a lot, but a little bit better than this. And the only thing changed is the weight of this koi. Now but if Ruby Squid copies this ability, it should be like 6.49% chance, right? Now here is the complicated part. No, it doesn't. This ability is calculated based on Ruby Squid. Like if Ruby Squid is H1 and 1 kg base weight, and if it copies a Koi's ability, it will be like this. It will have 3.22% chance. And that will be more than double times worse than this ability. Because my Koi's percentage is 6.49%, which is 2 times better than this. So yeah, weight of the squid matters. You want your Ruby Squid 2 kg base weight at least with a nightmare mutation if it's possible. The ability doesn't change here, but it really changes in the game. Like it changes when it copies. But sadly you can see that. And by the way, I couldn't test it as I said, but I heard this from a ton of people. Like at least I heard it from 10 people. They all said Ruby Squid's ability change on base weight. And that's why you wanna equip Brontosauruses to make your Ruby Squids fatter. Or I mean heavier. But yeah, I think that was all. Comment down below if I missed anything about this event. And if you found this video helpful, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching and see ya.